So good to have so many of you guys on here. Yay! Got Nancy and Sean and Diane and Janice, Vic, Christina, Sue. Hello, everybody. Let me hide my view of myself. I don't need to see that. Hide self view. There we go. All right, now I can see more of you guys. Perfect. All right. Got a new warm-up for you guys too, so that's going to be fun. It's always fun when I do a new warm-up because I never know how long it's going to take. Usually I got it down, but we'll see. Hi, Danielle. Good morning. Welcome. All right, you guys, we have about less than a minute before we begin, so good morning. Hello, welcome. My name is Coach Anna from KaiFit Laguna and KaiFit Elk Grove. Today's bar workout, you will need a loop band if you have a loop band. If you don't worry about it. You can do it without the band. You'll need some type of band at the end for stretching. We're going to use a light set of weights during our warm-up, maybe 2 to 3 pounds. And then if you have a little bit heavier set, like 4 or 5 pounds, I recommend grabbing those for our ab exercise we're going to do towards the end. If not, you can use your 2 or 3s, or you can even do it without weight. It will still work. All righty, we're gonna get started right away. So go ahead and start your watches if you use one for your workout. We are doing a new warm-up, so get ready for some cues. I'll try to keep it simple. Let's see, where is my song? There we go. All right, it is 9 o'clock. So go ahead and come to the center of your mat. We're gonna start with marching in place. So stack your palms up, slide your shoulder blades down away from your ears, and just go ahead and begin by marching. Can you guys hear the music okay? Thumbs up if you can hear that music. Yes? Okay, I'm gonna turn up maybe just one tick. There we go. Just let me know if you can't hear me. Okay, thanks, Christina, for that. Thumbs up. Thank you, Nancy. All right, go ahead and send those arms up high. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. Keep your chest open and continue marching. Just drawing the knees up towards the chest. Take a big deep breath in as you open up and expand your chest. And then we're gonna start to draw the elbows down by our sides, squeezing through the lat muscles. Good. Warming up that torso. Beautiful. All right, let's add in that torso twist. We're gonna come up and over, twist, bringing elbow to opposite knee. Beautiful. All right, last bit of marching here. We're gonna take it back to center. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way to the back of your mat. We're gonna walk out into a plank. From here, we're gonna shift the hips up into a down dog. So going back and forth between plank and down dog. If you're unable to come down to your wrists, you can flip over onto your back and do some balance V-ups here. Press it back. Beautiful. Exhale, come forward. Last time in down dog. All right, coming back into plank. You can stay in a high plank or you can drop down to your knees for balance. We're gonna bring the right leg up behind us, extend and bend. Keep the foot flexed, keep your hips squared. Extend the heel out behind you and bend the knee in. 2 more times. Hold the bend, just press up and up. Press your heel towards the sky for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant the right foot, bend and extend the left leg. Remember, you always have that option to come down to your knees for balance. Extend and bend. Good. Nice and strong. 2 more bends. Last one, hold that bend, just pulse it up and out. Press your heels towards the ceiling. Pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna come onto a side plank. We're gonna just drop the hips down and up. You can have that bottom leg bent for support, or you can extend both legs straight. Just lift and lower the hips. 4 more. 3, Last one, pulse it up. Pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back through center, switch over to that other side. Drop the hips and lift. Same options here. You can have that bottom knee bent, or you can extend both legs straight. Lower, lift, hold it at the top, just pulse up. Pulse it up and up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to your center plank. We're gonna drop down to our forearms. Coming all the way down to your forearm plank. You can be on the knees or on the toes. We're just gonna tip that right hip up. So just tipping the hip up towards the front of your mat on the right side only. Tip right, 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 and switch to the left side. Tip left, tip left. Good, doing a little side crunch with the left obliques for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to center, just tip to center here. So doing a little ab crunch with your lower abs. Last little bit of plank work here. Stay with me. All right, let's hold in plank. Squeeze your glutes. Make a nice dome shape with your upper back. Pressing away from your mat. Flat lower back, hold on to it. Breathe. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Press up into tabletop. Drop your belly as you inhale, look up. And then exhale, round chin to chest. Cat stretch. One more time. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round it out. Awesome work. Return to neutral spine. We're going to flip over onto our back side, coming into a supported boat hold. So come onto your elbows just gently. Open your chest. And then float the legs in rooftop. We're gonna alternate toe taps, reaching towards the front edge of your mat. So just gently lowering that leg down towards the floor and then switch. Good, make sure you're not dumping weight into your elbows. Keep the chest lifted. Your core is working hard here to hold your torso up. Good, one more time on each side. Now hold the legs in rooftop. We're gonna extend out for 2, in for 2, out, out, in. The closer your legs get to the floor, the more challenging it is. If you're just starting out or you're not feeling ready, you can extend them straight up. Just bend and extend. Good, 2 more times, out, in, last time out. Leave them there, lower down, keep just the shoulder blades lifted. We're gonna alternate leg drops. So your arms are free now. You're just gonna keep the shoulders lifted. You can use your fingertips to support your head. Good, alternating, drop those legs nice and slow. Anchor your low back to the floor. All right, now together, we're gonna drop both legs at the same time. 4 counts, down, 2, 3, 4, slow up. Again, down, 2, 3, 4, slow up. 2 more times like that. Keep your shoulder blades lifted. Down, 2, 3, 4, slow up. Last time, down for 4. We're gonna hold it there. Option to open those arms up overhead, hold in a hollow body. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your head, neck, and shoulders. Plant both feet. We're gonna cross the right ankle over the left knee in a figure 4. Lift the hips up and lower down. Lift and lower. Just that single leg is working. Good. Try to keep the hips level. You got it. 2 more lifts. Lift, lower, last time. Keep them lifted. Extend that opposite leg out, the one that was crossed over. We're gonna hinge it down and lift while keeping your hips off the floor. Good. Drop it down and up, nice and controlled. Perfect. 2 more times, just like that. Good control, last time. All right, bend that knee, plant it. Opposite leg crosses over. in a figure 4, drop it down and lift. Good. Hi, Anne. Welcome. Good to see you. Lift, lower. 2 more lifts. Last one, keep the hips up. Extend that opposite leg out, the one that's crossed over. We're taking it to that hinge. Good, nice long straight leg. Perfect, slow controlled. Nice job, girls. Let's do that 4 more times. 4, 3, slow as you can. 2, last one, plant both feet. Keep the hips lifted. We're just gonna pulse it up here. Option to lift your heels. Pulse up and a bridge. Squeeze both seat cheeks. Lift it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll all the way down to that flat back. Let's take a recline twist here. Send your left leg out straight and bring your right knee in towards your chest. And then gently begin to exhale and take it over into your recline twist. Try to keep both shoulders on the mat. Take a deep breath in and then exhale. Let that leg melt over. And then slowly come back through center. Switch over to the other side. Send the right leg straight. Left knee comes in towards your chest. And then exhale it up and over. Keeping both shoulders on the mat. Getting a nice lower back stretch. Big inhale here. And exhale. All right, guess what? We're gonna stay on our back. So staying on our back instead of coming into push-ups. But we're gonna come upright for some tricep dips. So bend the knees, plant the feet, turn the fingertips so they're facing the front edge of your mat out in front of you. And we're gonna lift the seat off the mat, lower down and up. Now, if your seat is not coming off the mat, you're gonna keep it there and you're just gonna bend the elbows and lean back and up. So here you are for balance, keeping the seat on the mat, or you can hover that seat, lower and lift. Good, this is a controlled tricep dip. This is not your mama's tricep dip. This is a bar one. We're gonna go nice and slow, working on our form. Good, slow. All right, hold at the top, just pulse up and up. If you're in balance, you're just leaning back, pulsing back. Good, pulse up. Squeeze those triceps, make them work. Pulse up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down to your seat. Beautiful job. Let's flip over and do a little child's pose. Next time I'll work some other stuff in there, but we're just gonna start out with those triceps. All right, toes together, knees wide. Come back for your child's pose stretch. Forehead towards the mat, reach the arms long. I love this stretch. Enjoy this moment here. Deep breath in, walk your hands over to the right, bump your hips out to the left. And then on an exhale, walk your hands back through center. Take it over to the left side, bump your hips out to the right. Stretching out the tricep and the side body. And then bring it back to your center line. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, you know what to do. Make your way to standing. Find your light set of weights. We're gonna do some standing upper body work. So we're just gonna start with the feet parallel, hip width apart. We're not gonna work in any of the lower body stuff right now. I wanna get you guys on this warm up before we add anything fancy. All right, so we're just gonna start with wide arm bicep curls. So take the arms wide, curl in and away. If you want more challenge, you can lift your heels and bend your knees and sink your seat down, coming into more of a challenging stance, or you can stay right here with me. Curl, curl, good. All right, hold at that most challenging spot and just pull up and up. Good, feel the tension in your bicep muscles. Pulse up and up. Good. We're gonna float the arms out for 2. Out for 2, in for 2. Extend, bring your elbows in. Squeeze tight. Good. In, out, out, hold them out, then reach. Reach it wide. Opposite ends of the room with your hands. Reach, reach. Good. Perfect. Reach, reach, hold the reach. We're gonna flip the palms towards the floor. Flip them to the ceiling. Flip it down, flip it up. Perfect. Flip and flip. You're rotating that shoulder. Good, just a couple more like that. Flip and flip. Last two, flip it down, flip it up. Last one, flip down. Palms face up, bend the arms to 90 degrees and goalpost arms. Pulse up and hold. Up, hold. Up, hold. Good, lift, hold. Lift, hold. Now up to tempo, little lift. Up and up. Good, make it sharp. Perfect, pull your abs in tight. Lift the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Pulse up and up. Stay with it. Pulse and pulse. Next up, we're gonna take it to an alternating overhead press. One arm at a time. Press all the way up and down. All the way up and down. I know. Try to keep those elbows lifted to shoulder height. The one that's not pressing up is staying covered. Good, you got it. Almost there, girls. Stay with me. Almost done with shoulders. Good. One more time on each side. Press it up and down, up and down. Slight bend. We're gonna take it into a bent over fly up for two. 2 counts up, 2 counts down. I want you to control this tempo work here. So lift for 2, lower for 2. Good. Lift, lift, lower, lower. Couple more. Down. Last one, hold at the top, just pulse up and up. Getting the backs of the shoulders. Yes, you got it, girls. Next up, we have triceps. Pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Arms by your sides, elbows lifted high. Kick back. Really lift and squeeze those elbows towards the ceiling. Extend and bend. Good. All right, hold them extended. Let's make tiny circles. Straight arms reaching behind you. Circle the arms. Circle, circle, good control. And reverse, other way with that circle. Good, stay with me. We're almost there. We're gonna stretch after this. All right, palms face up. Lift right, lift left, lift right, lift left. Palms are facing the ceiling. You're alternating lifting. Squeeze through the back of that arm every time you lift. Good. Now lift both arms, keep them there. Squeeze in to the center line. Squeeze in and in. I think we're gonna run out of music. All right, we're gonna finish this off. Just pulse up. 3, 2, 1, release. Diane says, nope, I'm done. Song's over, I'm done. All right, I don't blame you. Go ahead and set your waist aside. Grab a quick drink of water. Meet me back to the center of your mat for a nice arm stretch. We'll get ready for some thigh work. Come to the center of your mat. Take a deep breath in. Open up through your chest. And then exhale, draw one arm across the front of the body. Drop your shoulder down away from your ear. Maybe get some wrist circles. I always love doing a new warm-up, but then it's always like, I feel like I take way too long the first time I do it because I'm trying to say so many things. I'll get better. Lift that elbow up towards the ceiling and then reach over to hold gently on the tip of your elbow just to lengthen out your tricep. And then release, switch over to that other side. Opposite arm across your chest, forearm to forearm. Deep breaths in and out. Bring it overhead. Elbow lifts and lengthens. And release. All right, interlace your hands in front of you. Let's do that upper back stretch. Round through your upper back as you press your palms out towards the center of your room. And then release, clasp the hands behind you, open up through your chest, gaze towards the ceiling. And release. All right, we're gonna do our thigh warm up and then get ready for thigh work. So if you need your support, it's available too. We're gonna shift all the weight into one leg, catch the instep of your foot, kick out into your hand, pull back with your fingertips. You want some distance between your seat and your heel, really kick it out. Try to hinge forward, check out your balance. Hold here for 3, 2, 1. Release, switch over to that other side. Same option here if you need to grab onto something for support. Kick out into your hand, pull back with the fingertips, really warming up the thigh muscles here. Maybe hinge forward, kick out just a little bit more. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and release. All right, friends, we are using the loop band for our first thigh exercise. And again, if you don't have a loop band, don't worry, you will do just fine without it. You don't need it for this. I am going to take off my leg warmers though, because everything is sweating profusely. So go ahead and place that loop band around both legs, just above your knees. Step it through both legs, just above the knees. You can turn to face your support, or you can turn profile. Whether you want one hand or two hands on your support is totally up to you. We're gonna be in a first position. Bring your heels together, toes apart, neutral spine. Lift your heels and then re-glue them back together. So we're in that turnout narrow V. So bring your seat down. Your knees are pressing back into your band. And we're gonna come all the way down and then back to our starting point. So our starting point, the knees are bent. So sink the seat down and back up. I have like a remote control for my sound. All right, take it down and up. I'd probably lose it if I had a remote control. Let's be honest. Lower and lift. All right, here's where we're gonna check in with our form. So the crown of the head is lifting high. Chin is lifting away from your chest. Shoulders are relaxing down. Ribs are stacked over hips. Hips are lifting just slightly towards your rib cage. All right, sink it low. We're gonna do one tip, one press back through the knees. One tip, one press back. That tip is just like a tuck, but a little more shallow. So you're just slightly tipping your tailbone forward by crunching your abs and then pressing back through your knees. One tip, one press back. One tip, one press back. Good. Keep your heels glued together. Keep your knees bent. Good. Hug the muscles in towards your femur bone, nice and tight. We're just gonna tip back on the, or press back on the right side only. Press back and back. Single leg pressing back. Stay low. Other side presses back and back. Just that single side. Good job. Big breath. Open chest. Abs tight. Hold the press back on both legs. We're gonna tuck and release. So this is that deep tuck. You're crunching your abs and releasing. Deep tuck, release. 2 more times, deep tuck, release. Last one, hold the tuck, just tip. Good, a little more shallow. Keep it nice and tight through your abs. Keep those heels glued together. Tailbone is shooting down towards the floor. Shoulders are relaxed. Just tip. You got it, girls. Hold that tip. We're gonna take it down for 2, up for 2, down for 2, up for 2. Maintain that nice strong abdominal contraction that you had from your tip. You're just gonna hold it as we come down for 2 and up for 2. Good. Stay with me. Down, down. You guys look awesome. Good. All right, stay low. We're gonna pulse and press back into that band at the same time. Pulse press, pulse press. This is it, final one. Pulse press, Full press. Stay with me. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it. Nice job. Remove the band. Set it aside. Turn your backside to your support. We're going to be in an extension with parallel legs. So your feet are directly underneath your hips. Roll your shoulders back and down. Scoop your tailbone under. Abs are engaged. Hands are gently resting. We're just going to lift a single leg with a straight leg pointed toe. Lift and lower. Opposite leg has a soft bend. So you're supporting yourself with that opposite leg and with your abdominal muscles working hard. Hold at the top, just pulse up and up. So we're not turning out the leg. We're lifting straight up. So you're working the top of that thigh. Good. And your abs. It's not about how high your leg gets. It's more about squeezing those thigh muscles and keep your knees straight, toe pointed. Pulse up and up. Beautiful. Whew. All right, we're gonna just squeeze into that center line. Squeeze in and in. So bringing that leg towards the center of your body. Squeeze in and in. Nice work. Don't forget the good posture cues. Crown of the head lift. Shoulders relaxed. Chest open. Shoulder blades are sliding down your back. Abs are tight. Hips are lifting up. Good. All right, let's add a lift up. We're squeezing in for one, lifting up for one. With the leg. Squeeze in, lift up. Squeeze in, lift up. Excellent. Squeeze in, lift. Breathe, breathe. Make these moves really small, as tiny as you can. Good. So you're taking out the momentum by just making it a micro movement. Hold the foot center. We're gonna flex and point. Flex and point. Good. Flex the foot, point the toe. Keep that leg nice and tight. Squeeze those thigh muscles. You got it, girls. We're doing so good. We're almost there. Flex, point, flex, point. Don't forget your abs. Tighten them up. They're working hard too. Flex, point, flex, point. Hold the flex. We're gonna slightly bend the knee for that bend reach. Really dig your heel forward as you reach. Reach. Squeezing that thigh. Press. Press that heel out. Yes. Good. You got it, you guys. Hang in there. Press it out. Press and press. Stay with me. You have one change left and we're switching legs. Yes, you can. Press. Press. Try to keep that knee straight. Hold the press out. Just lift it up. Just lift up and up. This is it. Final one. Yes, you can. Breathe. Beautiful posture, girls. Tiny, tiny micro movements. Make them even smaller. Good. Straighter leg. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing job. Shake out that leg. Reset. We're gonna get that other side. Rolling the shoulders back and down. Scooping the tailbone under. Abs are super tight. Shift all your weight into that leg you were just working as the opposite leg lifts. Straight knee, pointed toe. Good. Soft bend for your standing leg. Remember, we're not leaning back. We're holding ourselves up. You should be able to let go of that support even just for a second because you're using your core here for balance to hold you upright. Good. Lift and lift. Excellent. Hold at the top. Just pull up and up. Remember, knee is straight. So we're squeezing the quads. Pulse it up and up. Nice work. Keep going. Just pulse it up and up. Good. Notice if your hip is dropping on one side, you're going to correct that. Keep both hips pointing forward. Pulse up. From here, we're going to squeeze into the center line. Squeeze in and in. Good. Squeeze. In. Nice work. Good. I love it. You guys are challenging yourselves today. Beautiful job. Stay with it. Squeeze in and in. Straight leg. Deep breaths. Beautiful job. Squeeze, squeeze. We're gonna put it together with that pulse up. Here we go. Squeeze in, pulse up. Squeeze in, pulse up. Nice work, girls. Hang in there. You can do this. After this, we stretch. Good. Squeeze in, lift up. Hold it center. We're gonna flex and point. Flex, point. Keep that leg lifted. Notice if it's bending. Try to straighten it out. Good. Flex, point, flex, point. Hold the flex. Let's get that little bend reach. Dig the heel forward. Dig it forward. Squeeze through that entire leg muscle. All the muscles are working here. Make them shake. Dig it forward. Press, press. You have one change left. Stay with me. Press and press. Good. Relax those shoulders, unclench your jaw. Press out that heel. Just a few more beats. Then we're taking it to that pulse up. Here we go. Hold the press out. Just pulse up and up. This is it. Final one. Lift and lift. Straighter. Good. Squeeze that muscle. Make it shake. Pulse up and up. Good. You got it, girls. Almost there. A little higher. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Good job. Awesome, awesome work. Let's come all the way down to our mat. And let's find tabletop. Grab a sip of water if you need it. Meet me in a hands and knees tabletop position when you're ready. Gosh, my knees are so crackly. All right. I hope that doesn't pick up on the microphone. All right, go ahead and step your left foot forward. Right knee stays on the mat. Hit your fingertips out in front of you. Inhale as you lift your chest. Look forward. Nice open chest. Getting that hip flexor stretched out. We just used it a lot for that extension. And then go ahead and walk your fingertips back. Inhale, spiral your heart open as you lift your right arm towards the ceiling and your gaze follows your fingertips up. On your exhale, we're going to take it into a twist. So come upright, bring your palms together, and then exhale as you twist through your upper torso, bringing your right elbow to the top of your left thigh. And then bring it back through center, bending the back knee, bring the heel in towards your seat. So you're feeling a stretch through your quad muscles now. If it's available to you, you can reach around and grab onto the top of that foot and bring it in a little closer towards your seat. Go ahead and gently release that foot back down. We're going to keep the hips square as we shift the hips back towards the back wall, flexing the foot of the left leg, lean forward, stretching out the hamstrings. And then point the toes down, deepening that stretch just a little bit more. And go ahead and press yourself back up to tabletop. We're gonna reset and get the opposite side. Left knee comes to the mat, right foot steps you forward. That nice deep low lunge. Remember, you can always inch your back leg back just a little more to give your hip flexor more space. Tenting the fingertips out in front of you. Inhale as you lift your chest and look up. Exhale as you walk your fingertips back. And then inhale to open up through the chest, spiraling that left arm up towards the ceiling, gaze following the fingertips. And then on your exhale, take it through center for your twist. Come through the center line, press the palms together. Exhale into your twist, bringing your left elbow to the top of your right thigh, gazing over that shoulder. And then go ahead and rotate yourself back around through center. Bend that left knee, bringing your heel in towards your seat. Take all the pressure off your kneecap. Option to swim around with that hand if you want to reach back behind you and grab onto that foot. Otherwise, you can just hang out here for that quad stretch. And then go ahead and release the foot back down. Rock back on the front heel, hips are squared. Foot is flexed, lean forward. Feel lengthening through the back of that leg. And then go ahead and point the toes down, deepen your stretch. From here, we're gonna make our way up into a standing pyramid. So go ahead and press yourself upright, plant your right foot in front of you, bring your left foot behind in a staggered stance, nose towards your knee. And then walk your fingertips forward, keeping the hips square. Lift your left heel up towards the ceiling. And then just pulse it up, warming up the back of the leg and the seat muscles. Pulse for 3, 2, 1. Float that left foot down to meet the right foot. Step the right foot back, nose towards your knee. And go ahead and walk your fingertips forward, lifting the right leg up behind you. Squeeze that seat muscle, raising the heel towards the ceiling. Pulse it up for 3, 2, 1, and then float the leg down and out to the side. Let's take a wide leg forward fold. Interlace the arms, rock gently side to side. Let the head get heavy. Maybe gently shake the head yes or no, or make some gentle circles with your neck. And then we're gonna generously bend the knees as we exhale. Scoop the tailbone under, rolling yourself up one vertebrae at a time. Loop the shoulders up and back. All right, 1 second here. Pause. Vic, did you have a question? Or were you just waving at me? I see there's a little hand on your box. Okay, I didn't know if that was you like raising your hand like you needed something. I was like, is everything okay? All right, no problem. All right, go ahead and come upright. We are going to be in an upright position for our first seat exercise. Let me just find the right song. So go ahead and come upright to your support. Sorry. Oh shoot, what's it doing now? Okay, I should put that one back on. I don't know what I did. Hopefully it works. All right, so upright turnout. We're gonna bring ourselves to our support. Heels together, toes apart. You're gonna bring one side to your support. Come a little less than elbow distance away. And then bring that opposite arm across, or you can have it on your hip. We're gonna point the toe out to the side and then sweep it across the midline. So starting in first position, point the toe out and then open it up and then open up that hip. So that's where we're gonna work from. We're just gonna lift and lower that leg. I'm gonna just hopefully get the right song going here. I don't know what I did. It turned red, so hopefully red, it doesn't mean bad. All right, lift and lower. So start with a soft bend in your standing leg. Lift your abs up and in. You wanna maintain a nice straight line from your nose to your belly button here. So we're not leaning into our side. Bring that head upright. Keep that nice plumb line running through the center of your body. So notice how my leg is pressed back and open up. We're working the side seat area and the obliques all the way up into our rib cage area. Good. Nice. Lift, lower, lift, lower. We're gonna keep that leg lifted and let's make some tiny circles. So keep it lifted, open, and turned out. Good. Just circling. Keep that belly button pulled in tight. Straight line from your nose to your belly button. Good, beautiful. Circle, circle, reverse. Try to make those circles really small. You want to control this move with your muscles all through here. So we're not circling big, keep it tiny. Like the size of a dime, maybe barely moving. All right, keep the toe pointed. We're gonna reach, reach. We're doing that bend reach, but with a pointed toe. Slide bend through the knee, big reach out. Reach, reach. Beautiful, chest stays open and lifted. Reach and reach. Stay with me. You got this. Good. All right, hold the reach. We're gonna flex that foot. Press the heel towards the back wall. Float the leg back and back. So floating it even further back behind you, keeping that foot flat. Float back, back. Good. Back and back. Nice job. Maintain that lift through the crown of your head. Beautiful. Add a lift in that heel. So it's one press back, one lift up. One press back, one lift up. Press back, lift. Press back, lift. Good. Try not to come out of it here. Hold the press back. Just pull up, hold. Lift, hold. Good. Try to hold on to it. Lift, hold. Lift, hold. Almost there. Lift, hold. Last change. Up to tempo. Up and up. Keep that leg straight. Heel back behind you. Lift up through the chest. Pulse. Up, up. Everything's working here. Good. Stay with me. Lift, lift. Tiny movements. Get to your highest point and just lift a micro inch higher for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. We're gonna turn to face our bar. If you really want to challenge, we're gonna come into a flat back extension pull off. With that same leg, hips are parallel and squared. And you're just gonna start by lifting and lowering that leg. If you're not up for that much of a challenge, you're gonna bring yourself closer to your support. Come into a semi-fold over for more support through your abs. But here you're really challenging the core. You want to keep the hips squared. Good. Lift and lower, soft bend through the standing leg. Hold at the highest point, just pull. Up and up. Really important to keep the hips squared here. Both hips pointing down. Abs holding tight. Knees straight. Toe pointed. Beautiful. Shoulders are squared up with your hips. If you're pulling off with that bar, with the bar in front of you, or chair. You can do this with a chair or countertop. Doesn't have to be a bar. Good. Pulse up and up. Hold the pulse up. We're gonna squeeze into that center line. Squeeze in, squeeze in. Squeezing that leg towards the center of your body. Good. Squeeze in and in. Squeeze, squeeze. Put it together with the lift. One squeeze, one lift up. One squeeze, one lift up. Hips squared. Don't let it open up. Squeeze in, lift up. Squeeze in, lift up. Hold it center, flex and point. Flex and point. Good, maintain that lift through the leg. Here's where you can take an opportunity to really check in with your form. Make sure your shoulders are squared off. Your head is lifting just slightly. Hold the flex, bend, reach that leg. Press your heel out towards the back wall. Reach, reach, squeezing through the hamstring on the bottom of the seat. Bend, reach, hold the bend, reach, lift up and hold. Lift, hold, lift, hold. Hold now up to tempo, lift it up and up. This is it, final one. Up and up. Good, little straighter, little higher. Up and up. You got it. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, good job. Set both feet side by side and let your feet press towards the back wall, pulling off gently with straight arms. Let's do a nice 7 stretch here. You can wiggle those hips back and forth. Maybe give those arms a nice little stretch if you were in that pull-off. And then slowly roll yourself back up to standing. We're gonna come upright on that opposite side. The same thing we just did. Pause it this time. Okay, there we go. Figuring out this new computer. You'd think it wouldn't be that hard. It's just the same as my old one, it's just new. All right, we're gonna bring that opposite side to the bar. Heels together, toes apart. Your hand is gently resting. Remember, come about less than elbow distance away. Heels are together in that turnout. Outside hand can be here or here. Point the toe out to the side from first position and then sweep it back behind. So you want to have it nice and open and behind that standing leg. We're going to start with those full range lifts and lowers. Here we go. Please work. There we go. Lift, lower. My old computer, I used to hope that it would work because it was like so slow. I would worry about it not working. This one works fast, but like sometimes I push the wrong thing and I mess it up. I can't win. Good. So remember that line from your nose to your belly button, shoulders relaxed, abdominals tight. Beautiful. Turned out hip. You want a straight line from your hip down to your toes. Nice straight leg. Lift. Good. We're gonna hold the lift in the leg and let's make those little micro circles. So keep that leg lifted. Open and turned out. Teeny tiny circles. Beautiful. And reverse them other way. Circle, circle. Good. Nice job. All right, we're gonna bend, reach this leg, but keep the toe pointed. Here we go. Reach, reach. Every time you reach, you wanna squeeze through the side feet. Really reach with that leg. So you're still turned out here. You're just getting a slight bend in the knee and a big reach out. Reach. Beautiful. Breathing. Beautiful. All right, hold the reach. Flex, point, flex, point. Good. Flex and point. Stay with me. Hold the flex. We're gonna press it towards the back wall. Back and back. Flexing that foot. Wrapping that heel around your seat. Good. Back and back. Add a lift up. One press back, one lift up. One press back, one lift up. Press back, lift. Press back, lift. Good. Stay with it, girls. We're almost there. We have one change left. Really feel it right here in that waistline. Keep that leg lifted. Keep that straight line from your nose to your belly button. Press back, lift. Press back, lift. This is it. Hold the press back. Just lift it up and up. Lift and lift. Maintain that contraction through your abdominal muscles. Squeeze everything. Hold it tight. Lift it up. We're almost there. Hold up and up. Breathe with me. You got it. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. All right, we're doing that pull off one more time, or semi-fold over if you are modifying. Feet are parallel, hips are squared, shoulders are squared. Same leg that we just used is gonna extend up behind us. Point the toe, extend the leg out straight, and then lift and lower that leg. Try not to arch the back. You don't want an arch in your back at all. You want to keep that lower back nice and flat. Slight bend through your standing legs. You're not locking out the knee. You're just reaching with that working leg. Good. Lift and lower. Good control. This is our very last standing exercise. Hold at the top. Let's just make those. Oh wait, we're just gonna pulse. Sorry, forgot. Just pulse. That was the last one we made. Pulse it up and up. Good. Keeping those shoulders and hips squared off, especially if you're pulling off with straight arms. Try not to let your head drop below your shoulders. Keep the neck nice and long. Shoulders are pulling down away from your ears. All right, let's add that squeeze in, and in. Float the leg in towards the center line. Good, working through the bottom of your seat. Squeeze in and in. Now put it together. One squeeze in, one lift up. One squeeze in, one lift up. Excellent. Squeeze in, lift up, squeeze in, lift up. Hold it center. We're gonna flex and point, point, flex and point. Lift your abs up and in. Check in with your form here. I know we're getting tired. We're getting towards the end of our workout. Maintain integrity throughout your whole workout. All right, hold the flex. We're gonna bend, reach, press your heel towards the back wall. Reach, reach. Press it out. Press, press. Hold the press out, lift up, hold. Lift, hold. Lift and hold. You are almost there. Stay with me. Lift, hold. Lift, hold. Now up to tempo. This is it. Last few counts here. Coming up. Lift it up and up. Stay with it. Yes, you can. You came this far. You can keep going. You're almost there. A little straighter. A little higher. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Oh, well done. Let's do some well-deserved stretches on the mat. Remember, for our ab work, we are using weights, and if you have a slightly heavier set of weights, like 4s or 5s, those would be perfect. If not, don't worry, use whatever you've got. Let's bring them by our side, though, so we have them ready to go. And bring your band next to you for stretching. Come all the way down to your back in a figure 4 to give those hips and seat muscles a nice stretch. Cross the right ankle over your left knee, and then slowly begin to exhale as you draw the legs in towards you. You can reach through with your hand and grab onto the back of the hamstring. You can use your elbow to press out on your knee. You can extend the leg overhead. Lots of options here. If you have a different stretch that works better for your body, you can do that instead. These are just suggestions. Just make sure you're breathing. Take deep breaths in. Exhale to deepen the stretch. Those were really hard seat exercises. Give yourself a little break here. All right, when you're ready, switch over to that other side. Crossing your left ankle over your right knee, flexing both feet. Draw the legs in towards you. Nice big exhale every time you stretch. Inhale to expand, and then exhale to stretch. You can straighten out that leg. You can rock gently side to side here. Maybe gently shake your head back and forth. Just be very gentle with your neck. Unclench your jaw. And then when you are satisfied with both sides stretched out evenly, grab onto the backs of your thighs, rock yourself up to a seated position. Extend your legs out in front of you, crossing your right ankle over your left. Dive forward with an exhale for that cross leg forward fold. And then slowly roll it back up, switching sides, crossing your left ankle over your right. Exhale it forward. And then slowly roll yourself back up. All right, friends, we are about to do one of my very favorite ab exercises. You are going to be all the way flat on your back, which is lovely. I know many of you love that, including myself. I don't like that to sprain my neck. So lower your head, neck, and shoulders. Grab your weights, one in either hand. Like I said, I recommend a little heavier weights for this one. And we're gonna float the legs in rooftop. Here, before you even start moving, I want you to connect your lower back to the floor. So draw your belly button in. Here, not connected. Here, it's connected. So you want to feel a difference. You're going to feel a slight arch in your back if it's not connected to the floor. If your lower abs are turned on, you're pressing your back completely flush to the mat. Take the weights in either hand, and we're going to start by alternating right arm, left leg, dropping back. Left arm, right leg, dropping back. All right, let me switch out the song. Oh, the song is going to change on its own. Hey. All right, here we go. Drop, center, drop, center. So really control this movement. And the most important part, like I said, is making sure that your back is anchored to the mat. You can cheat on these real easily if you're not using that intentional pressing the back to the mat action. I don't even know what to call it. I need to come up with a name for it. Besides all those words, that's too much. Good. Nice job. I know in yoga there is a word for it. When you pull and anchor your belly button towards your spine, it's like that lifting from the pelvic floor and lifting and pulling in all the abs. Good. Alternating sides. Stay with it. Now just hover the legs and we're just going to do the arms only. Lower the arms down and up. Good. Keep those abs nice and tight. Good job. Lower just the arms. Lift just the arms. 2 more times. Now just the legs. Just those legs. Good. Try to keep the legs together as you drop them down. Remember, keeping that back flat to the floor. Pull the belly button in tight. Nice job. Lower and lift. All right, you can go back to alternating or you can join me. Here, we're gonna take both the arms and the legs, all 4 limbs apart and together. Good, the most challenging here, so notice the back. Here's where it's gonna start to get tired and start to lift. Just don't go as far if you feel it lifting, or take it back to alternating. Good. Lower and lift. You're doing great. Stay with me. This is hard work here. You got it. Lower and lift. Nice job. All right, we're gonna go into some upper curls. Extend your legs straight overhead. Keep the weights in your hands. Upper curl, like a reach for the sky. So now we are lifting our shoulder blades off the mat, rounding our chest towards our belly button. Good, don't crunch through the neck though. Keep the chin lifted. Upper curl, upper curl. Nice job, hang on to it. Upper curl, upper curl. And go ahead and place the weights by your side. Let's do some bicycles here. Bicycle back and forth, so we're getting those obliques. I know what you're thinking. Didn't I already do my obliques and feet work? Yes, you did. We're just gonna hit them a little bit more here. Get that twist. Exhale as you twist. Good. Now twist to just one side. Hold it here. Just pulse it up and up. Pull. Up and up. Stay with me. Switch to the other side. Pull. Up and up. Keep your shoulder blades lifted. You're almost there. Come to center. Extend your legs overhead. Lower your head, neck, and shoulders. Let's just do some lower curls. Lower curls. Lower curls. Just your hips. Last few seconds of ab work here. Lower curl. Lower curl. 3, 2, 1. Release it. Take a full body stretch. Straighten out your legs. Reach your arms up overhead. Wiggle your fingers and toes. If you want, you can make a starfish here. Really, really spread out. Take up lots of space. And then exhale your arms down by your sides. We're gonna plant the feet, lift the hips off the mat. Doing just a few moments here of back dancing. We're almost there. So keep your hips lifted up. And we're gonna walk the feet out away from our mat, away from our seat towards the edge of our mat for 2 and in for 2. Here we go. Out, out, in. Leading with opposite leg each time. Good. So out for 2, in for 2. Keep your hips level here. Nice job. Out for 2, in for 2. Out, out, in, couple more. Out for 2, in for 2. This is our last time walking out. We're gonna stay out, lower your hips and lift. Keeping those legs out, extended. Slight bend in the knees. Good. It's a small range of motion. Nice job, girls. Lift, lower, hold at the top, just pulse it up, pulse, up, and up. Good. Stay with it. You want to work your abs here as well as your seat and your hamstrings. We're going to take it back to that walk. This time we're going to walk it in for 2. In for 2, back out for 2. I know what you're saying. That's the same thing. I know, but we're gonna stay in on this one at the edge. Good. In for 2, out for 2, in for 2. Stay here. Lift up and lower. Halfway lift, lower. You want to hover that seat. Good. Press into the entire foot. Lift, squeeze at the top, just pulse. Up and up. We're running out of time. Pulse up and up. Lift your heels. Keep pulsing. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you're done. Roll it down. Beautiful job. I promise we will stretch. Here we go. Go ahead and grab onto that loop band. Place it around the arch of your right foot. Send your left leg out long. Bend your knee in towards your shoulder. If you have to go because it is 10 o'clock, please make sure you stretch. Stretch in the shower. Stretch while you're making your smoothie. Just make sure you don't forget to stretch. It's so important. Go ahead and begin to work towards straightening out that leg as you press into the band. And then go ahead and float it over to the right side, opening up that inner thigh. And then let's gently take it over to the left side. Turn your big toes in just slightly. Oh, you're welcome, Christine. Bye, have a great day. And then bring it back down the center line. A little straighter, a little bit longer in that stretch. And then go ahead and switch sides. Let's float the left foot up to meet the right foot. Exchange out the band. Send the right leg long, bending the left knee. Press into the band and slowly work towards straightening out that leg. Keeping the foot flexed, go ahead and float it out to the side. Bye, Diane, you gotta go. And across the midline over to the right side. Turn that big toe in just slightly. And bring it back down the center line. A little straighter, a little longer. And then gently release, set the band aside. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Hug those knees in. Give yourself a moment here. Rock gently side to side, or maybe take some big circles here with the knees. Massaging out the lower back. And then go ahead and rock yourself up into a seated position. Finding a wide leg straddle. Elongate through your spine, sit up tall. Exhale into a side bend. Reaching up and over. And then rotate that torso to the top of your thigh, nose towards your knee. And slowly walk it up. Switch over to that other side. Big reach, side bend. And then rotate that torso to the top of the thigh. And slowly come back up. Zip your legs together. Flexing the feet. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to a forward fold. And release, point the toes down. Inhale, reach. Big deep breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Well done. Beautiful job. Thanks for hanging in there with me. Thanks, Nancy. Thanks, Janice, Sean, Ann, and Vic. Have a wonderful rest of your day, my friends. Bye.
Thank you, Anna.
You're welcome. Bye,
Thank
guys.
you. Talk to you
You're
later.
welcome. Okay.
That was a good one.
Bye.
Good. Good to see you, Anne.